Hi there everyone, we are once again in the AP archive and today we have a very special guest. It's one of the vice presidents. He's in charge of all the archive. This is Alwyn Lindsey. Thank you for having us in here.
Pleasure, Brady.
It's really good.
Oh, delighted you could come.
Look at all of this. You were telling me apparently there's about 2 million stories here.
Yeah, about 2 million going back to 1895, and we add now through AP's news gathering about 50,000 extra videos every year.
Every year?
Every year, so it's pretty vast.
So of that 2 million, how many have you watched?
About 1.9 million, I would say.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to add a few more today. And today we're going to be dealing with a very specific subject that I actually requested and you've agreed and helped me by digging out some videos. We're going to go into the video suite and have a look right now.
Great, let's do it.
All right. All right, so all of these films today are coming from the Movietone collection within the AP archive. And all of them are linked by one thing, which is kind of nuclear stuff. And the first one is one I requested. I found it when I was browsing through the archive online, which people can do. And I found one that's from my home state of South Australia, filmed out in the outback in the middle of nowhere, and this is a nuclear test. Let's have a look at this one. You love this old start.
I watch this stuff all the time. If I'm at my desk, I can't resist playing a few.
Woomera is in the middle of South Australia. Woomera is actually an Aboriginal word for a throwing device, and that's how they used to...
very appropriate.
Yeah, because launching rockets and things. Yeah. The black stump. So here they are taking all their supply.
Australian servicemen and scientists played a big part in the operation, which included the construction of a tower. The tower that vanished instantly when the atomic weapon was exploded on it.
Very jolly, isn't it, the commentary?
Donning suitable headgear for the daytime heat.
You need that hat with a nuclear device going off, don't you?
Yeah, but do you need a suit?
You always need a suit.
This is good footage, like it's really arty.
Amazing. So this is the British testing a device in Australia.
Yeah, they did a lot of their nuclear tests in the centre of Australia.
Yeah.
And then, as the time drew near, flashing lights showed that every item of apparatus was ready to carry out tasks which in some cases were over in a millionth of a second.
Oh, bang!
Look at that.
Rings of light radiating from the central fireball seem to be a variation on the atomic theme.
It's really interesting when you see this old footage, like obviously attitudes to nuclear weapons have changed and it's almost jaunty and like a sense of pride, and they sort of gloss over a lot of the concerns we would have in modern films.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any thought into the fact that this is a device that's designed to kill millions of people. This is one of the things I do like about archives is the sense of irony you get, because we know now, for the benefit of hindsight, how dangerous it is for that guy to be standing there with virtually no protection. But at the time, turn your back and look around when you hear the bang. Incredible. Followed by a nice story about rugby.
There we go. England, Wales. Who are you supporting in that one?
Well, have a guess with a name like Al.
I'm thinking you might be a Wales fan. Okay, now we've got one selected by you, Alwyn, and I know nothing about what's coming. I can see it's called A Bomb Drop.
It's a story about an atom bomb being dropped on the United States. So, quite an incredible story.
I like the dramatic music at the start.
That's where it landed. The atom bomb accidentally dropped from a height of nearly 3 miles from an American B-47. The whole area was soon being checked with geiger counters, but no trace of radioactive contamination has been reported.
Do we think that's true?
It happened at Bluff, a small village in South Carolina. The burst of the conventional high explosive used to trigger the atom bomb, which was unarmed, shattered a farmhouse about 100 yards from the crater.
Oh, wow.
Several other homes were damaged, and 6 people were slightly injured. All told, a lucky let-off.
So that's all it got?
Imagine if an atom bomb or a nuclear device was accidentally dropped on the United States today. How long would that be in the news for? How many investigations would there be? In 1959, when this happened, it merited 39 seconds of news coverage. It exploded, it hurt people. Obviously, it didn't go off.
No.
But you wonder, from a height of 3 miles, how intact that device would have been.
But the nuclear explosion didn't happen. This wasn't like...
No.
There'd be no hiding that if that happened, but righto. That's extraordinary. Here we go, we have a third video now. Again, this is one picked by you. I have no idea what's coming, but I am intrigued. Holiday with Profit.
Yeah, this is 1957, and it's another example of irony, that you get by looking back with the benefit of hindsight.
Let's have a watch and see what we've got.
Now here's a tip from Rhodesia, where it's quite the fashion to spend weekends prospecting for uranium.
This is where my father grew up.
Is that right?
Yeah, he grew up in Rhodesia. Yeah. Now Zimbabwe.
It's advisable to take your geiger counter with you to test for radioactivity, and you might as well chuck in a drill or two when you're packing the sandwiches. The rest is simple. Just collect samples of the right sort of uranium-bearing rock, there's tons of the stuff to be had, and stake your claim.
So, like gold prospecting, except this is for uranium.
For uranium.
With luck, there'll be no need to go back to work on Monday.
I don't know if raw uranium is dangerous when you pick it up. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But it's a sign of the attitudes of the times. Really, we're very innocent, not too much known about it, and generally seen as a positive thing.
I mean, there's not a lot of information in this report, and as like the journalist in me is thinking, do you get to take your own uranium home, or are you doing this for a business there and you give it to them and they give you money? I have all sorts.
Well, it's a bit like fruit picking now in Kent or East Anglia. They were picking uranium.
So we've had one from me, we've had two from you.
Yeah.
Jenny, who works here, who we've seen in previous videos, has
Yeah.
also picked one specially for us. So Jenny has picked top secret atom bursts. All right, let's have a look.
Oh, dramatic music too.
Large numbers took part as close-up witnesses of the recent atomic blast in Nevada. And here on the Yucca Flats, two typical American homes had been built specially for the test.
Oh, so they've set up like a dummy house. Oh, with dummies in it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like the iconic nuclear test type thing, isn't it? This is great footage.
It is.
The plan was to register flash and blast effects, and 1,500 troops occupied 5-foot trenches closer to an atomic explosion than any Americans had been before. And this is it.
Oh, look at that.
All the troops and reporters present came through safely, and cameramen on this distinctly tricky assignment filmed an impressive close-up of the burst and the cloud that followed it.
Wow.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. This is such wonderful footage. You can really see why people, want to utilise archives.
Incredible.
Yeah. Thank you for your time today.
Pleasure.
This has been spectacular footage, and this is making me want to go and have even more of a look through all the stuff in the AP archive, especially the Movietone stuff, which is my
it's amazing.
favourite. But
It's amazing.
hopefully, maybe we'll see you again sometime, and you'll show us some more hard news. We'd like to thank the Great Courses Plus for supporting this video. The Great Courses Plus is a subscription video on-demand learning service. It has lectures and courses from experts from all around the world, including Ivy League universities, and a subscription offers you access to a library of over 10,000 videos on any subject you can imagine. It could be science, history, travel, or personal and professional development. You name it, they're going to have it. And for a free trial, go to thegreatcoursesplus.com/objectivity or click the link in the video description.